Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. The calendar has been circled for both teams in this one. Two of college football's elite, ready to go head-to-head in a top-5 showdown. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. To the air, it's Howard. Finds his big tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense, and you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first rounder in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Tate. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're trying to get to him. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Tate. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Able to work into the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Caught over the middle. It's dealt. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the right. And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Looking for space. It's Etienne. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Beck. A shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. They're just about ready to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down to start the drive after the break. Hands it off. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Smith. Still on his feet at the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go.
To the air on first down. Fires left. It's complete. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll give it to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all this stuff.
Oh, he dropped it! And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
And this is why a lot of offensive coaches are okay going into halftime trailing, not being too aggressive, because when you try to make things happen, sometimes disaster strikes, and you just saw it right there.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He leaves it with his back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To throw, it's Howard. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. Ball in the air, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Etienne. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he lays out, and he's got it down the left side. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. lets one fly deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff to the single running back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. Georgia going up tempo. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Quarterback adapting. Got his man on the right. They stripped it out. Bounced right back to them. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Has this head coach lost his mind? Does he know where the ball is on the field? He's going for it this close to his own end zone. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
And the gamble pays off, David. Not a lot of programs, not a lot of coaches would want to go for it down deep in their own end like that, but they turn around to hand it off, and hey, they get the first down.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's analytics that say go for it, and there's spreadsheets that say go for it. It's becoming the norm, but, man, there's obviously a lot of risk, a lot of reward. But it doesn't matter because you got the first down, a new set of downs. Now go take this thing down the field and score.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
From the shotgun, they'll run it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. so frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 7th play of the drive coming, but they'll need to convert 3rd and 9 to keep it going. Back to throw, it's Beck. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Georgia 17, Ohio State 14.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. That's reeled in. It's Etienne. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Takes his shot. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in 4th down territory. It's 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in 4th and short.
On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his man, and they convert. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Quarterback checking the play. Toss sweep right. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Using his legs, it's Judkins. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Now improvising. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
And with that incompletion, I know my head says, yeah, I want to go for this, and I want to go get the dub, but I think the smart thing to do is kick the field goal, go into overtime, prove you're the better team in overtime, and resist that temptation that you want to go out and win it right now.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Fires to the right. He makes a catch.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
Dropping back, it's Howard. He caught it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
If he houses this, it's ball game. The 50. The 30. The 20. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
Touchdown.
Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes